Let me begin by asking you a question. How has your entertainment habits shifted since many traditional forms, like movie theaters, amusement parks, and other places with large social gatherings, were restricted or shut down? I presume you, like myself, have turned to streaming services from Netflix, Disney+, YouTube, and even Quibi. Okay, maybe not Quibi. But there's another streaming service that garnered a lot of attention during 2020, and its ascension into mainstream is emblematic of another trend, that being gaming's continued trajectory towards entertainment dominance. That service is Twitch. Many people have turned to Twitch when restrictions first emerged during the early part of 2020 as a way to remain engaged with others, watch unique content, or to become content creators themselves. Before we examine the scale, metrics, and even tailwinds propelling this growth, we'll start with a review of the company's origins and see how an idea or a reality TV show became the dominant streaming platform that is now Twitch. The story of Twitch begins with a website called Justin TV, created by four founders, Justin Kan, Emmett Shear, Michael Seibel, and Kyle Vogt, which launched in 2007. The original idea behind the website was based on creating a reality TV show in which the founders would broadcast their lives. After 6 months of the website primarily focused only on Justin Kan's live streams, they decided to relaunch the website to enable people to broadcast themselves. The relaunched version of Justin TV in October 2007 allowed people to stream any content they wanted. By 2010, the website became popular, ranking within the top 300 websites according to Alexa. But the company's growth stopped and the founders could not discover new growth channels. With Justin TV at a standstill, the founders considered their next move, with Emmett proposing that the company pivot to focusing on gaming, which only accounted for 3% of the content at the time on Justin TV. At the time, a popular sci-fi strategy game called StarCraft II was released, which drove a lot of attention in the form of videos of the game being released on platforms like YouTube and other streaming services. But Emmett thought the company could build a dedicated gaming platform catering to esports and other games like StarCraft II. Around this time, the video streaming industry was experiencing a flurry of failures, with venture capitalists electing not to finance many streaming companies because their business models remained unproven. To provide context about this period in the developing business models, the largest video platform by revenue, YouTube, had just enabled monetization for creators in 2008. The industry was still in its infancy. During this period, the Justin TV team decided to invoke the cockroach startup model, with an emphasis on surviving and not requiring venture capital to sustain themselves. After years in survival mode, the company decided it was now ready to reorient towards growth. As mentioned earlier, one founder, Emmett, proposed the concept of focusing on gaming specifically, with Twitch serving as the platform to cater to this category. The company incubated Twitch and another idea generated during their ideation phase called Social Cam internally. After focusing on Twitch and Social Cam, the founders decided to spin Social Cam out of the company and focus exclusively on Twitch, since the infrastructure was already in place, considering their experience with streaming through Justin TV. Today, Twitch is the dominant video game streaming service with a scale its founders could probably not envision when it became their primary focus. In 2014, Amazon acquired Twitch for $970 million, making it Amazon's largest acquisition at the time. But why would Amazon spend close to $1 billion to acquire a streaming platform primarily catering to gamers? I think reviewing the company's scale and metrics can provide an answer. Although it is difficult to definitively determine Twitch's revenue because Amazon doesn't report Twitch's earnings independently from the overall group, it is estimated that its revenues were around $1.5 billion in 2019. Since being acquired, some estimates place the value of Twitch at around $3.7 billion. When compared to other streaming platforms, Twitch is far ahead in the gaming category, commanding over 70% market share compared to YouTube Gaming and Facebook Gaming coming in a distant second and third. With a few metrics of Twitch's economic and market dominance illustrated, what about the scale of the platform? Remember when Justin TV was originally a group of guys streaming themselves? Well, now there are roughly 6.7 million monthly streamers, 87,500 concurrent live channels in 2020, and over 1,107 billion minutes watched in 2020 on the platform. These streamers can then leverage their audience to earn income from subscriptions, bits, the currency created by Twitch, advertisements, donations, and other brand-oriented income like merchandise and sponsorship. For reference, when Twitch launched in 2011, there were 300,000 monthly streamers and 72 billion minutes watched. Initially, as observed, Twitch was a spin-off of Justin TV, focused on video games. Now though, the platform has expanded to involve a wide variety of categories beyond video games. In fact, the most popular category is just chatting, by a relatively significant margin. Other non-gaming content includes music, ASMR, IRL streams, and even podcasts. It's almost as if Twitch is beginning to return to the variety of its former self in Justin TV, with gaming remaining the most popular content on the platform. Many streamers actually adopt the variety moniker when asked by a viewer what content or games they usually play. One day a streamer may just chat with viewers for the duration of that stream, while deciding to only play Fortnite or another game the next stream. There are two other factors worth mentioning when discussing Twitch and its success, those being the increasing importance of social media capital and influence, and the continued advancement of the passion economy. Regarding social media capital, the most influential people are shifting from being developed and discovered through traditional media and Hollywood, and instead via more egalitarian platforms like Twitch. One of the biggest celebrities to emerge recently is Ninja, where as a single streamer he holds the record for one of the highest concurrent views during a stream with over 616,000. There's also significant influence with Twitch attracting so many gamers. This has the impact of influencing which games become popular. Take two games that emerged as very popular titles during 2020, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout and Among Us. Fall Guys was released in August of 2020 and quickly became a favorite game on the platform, along with Among Us, which originally launched in 2018, with the developer working on a sequel into the game's unexpected rapid ascent. Each game created viral memes and sustained substantial viewership, influencing viewers to seek the thrill of playing the game for themselves. Another central piece to Twitch is the advent of the passion economy. I won't spend too much time here because this topic deserves its own dedicated video, but according to Lead Gen from Andreessen Horowitz, the passion economy enables individuals to monetize their unique skills. Traditional labor marketplaces are not optimized for this level of individuality. Now, anyone can build audiences at scale, turning their passions into sustainable and lucrative livelihoods, and that includes streaming and playing video games on Twitch. As we approach the end, I'll just leave with a few comments. We've experienced events induced by the pandemic that propelled emerging trends forward far quicker than previously imagined. How we decide to entertain ourselves and the platforms we seek to accomplish this have altered in ways I don't think we will revert from. I also believe other shifts, like the passion economy, will allow companies like Twitch to continue flourishing immensely in the future. The potential for your interests and skills to become an individual business and the freedom afforded to people to be themselves is fundamental to Twitch. And it's a future that is quickly becoming the present. Thanks for watching. Until next time.